Normally from this position, I like to castle kingside, but I decided to mix it up and go for the queenside castle. Now, our knight is vulnerable, but my thinking was I could get a rook to like g8 and open that file up. So the other part of the thinking was to go after the h3 pawn. Although that changed, we went for the castle, and of course, eyeballing the queen with some potential discovered moves. Okay, our knight is pinned, so that's a little bit of a problem for us. We're going to try to kick it out. That didn't really help at all. We did bring the bishop in, preventing the castle. I'm not sure whether it's good or not. It ended up being good, though, because white has knights to overload with the bishop, and we're able to bring back a defender in that bishop. Seeing if the bishop is for real, bishop decides to take. That's what we want, because now we're going to be able to open up that g file, which will be very important later on. We cannot take with the queen here because the bishop pins, so we'll take with the pawn. And then after that push right there, we're going to exchange, and then we will take with the c pawn. And then finally, I believe the castle, yeah, the castle right there. Okay, we cannot win via discovery until we move the queen. We got this bishop in place. But we wanted to get discovery on the queen with a check, so we'd have to move our queen. But the real idea here, I think, is rook to g8, pinning the g2 pawn. That's important because white doesn't bring its defender back. We take the pawn there, threatening checkmate. And, of course, white checks. We take, attacking the queen. Queen's going to go back to defend. And that's a mistake, of course, but, I mean, we're probably going to win in this spot anyway. But now we can take the queen because that pawn is pinned. And then we finish it off right there with a checkmate.